Greetings, and thank you for stopping by the Feathered Door. My great-grandmother, grandmother, and ancestors gladly welcome you here. My name is Ty Songbird, and I'm an intuitive, a frequency healer, as well as an herbalist. And this door is open to all the curse breakers, to the intuitives, the magical beings, and any and all others who are looking to heal themselves and give back to the world. So come on in. Hi, Lighthouses. I am Ty Songbird. This is the Feathered Door, and I wanted to finally, after about, 4 years, I wanted to finally do an introduction video and actually get my channel started, because that's what fear will do to you. Make you freeze. That's what I did. So I'm finally doing this introduction video to let you know a little bit about me, a little bit about the Feathered Door and why I decided to answer the call into this part of my life and my spirituality and my work, my purpose here. The reason for the Feathered Door is I lost my grandmother, my best friend, in 2018. And it was very hard for me. That was extremely rough. I felt like I had lost a part of myself. And I did physically, but I was reassured right afterwards that she didn't really go anywhere. It's just the suit is gone. So after she passed, I would get feathers on my car door, car windshield, on the ground next to my car, and in front of the front door of the house and the porch, all the time. And I mean, in the perfect position. So what I did is I started collecting all of them. I have a bag of all of the feathers I got for those 2 years. So I make tinctures and other herbal things for my home because I don't really like taking pills or pharmaceutical stuff. So I have a tendency to make my medicine, which I love, and my great-grandmother would do that. So I decided to start making those. And I started my company under a different name. And then once my grandmother passed, I completely just renamed it the Feathered Door because it was obvious that is the name. Especially when one of the last conversations that I had with my grandmother was she wanted me to continue the work. Because when I told her what I was doing, she was very quiet. And she whispered to me, "You have to keep doing it." And she's like, "You sound like my mom. She used to make cough syrups and everything else." And I was never told any of this stuff. So that is maybe for another video, I'll talk about that, how in our families as a form of protection, and sometimes on the darker side of the coin, it's for other reasons why our magic and our intuitive abilities and gifts have been suppressed. Sometimes, like I said, it's done out of love, trying to protect you from the outside world and how they might perceive you, like the witch burnings and all of the other things. And fast forward to now, we buy chamomile tea in the grocery store and other herbal teas. So, I mean, there was a huge fear there with regard to that. And so it was suppressed. And in my family line, I believe it was the fear portion, as opposed to the other darker side of that spectrum, which is you're withholding the information, keeping it to yourself, or you're one of those people who you may not believe in the magic and the gift. So it dies with you and you don't want to do that. So you just want to stop. There was no other choice. It needed to be named the Feathered Door. So that's where that comes from. It's a lot of intuitive growth and learning. And I'm still learning. So there'll be times on here when we'll have conversations and I'll be a little bit more open about those things. I do have a podcast. It's the Feathered Door, available on all platforms, but I do have that out. I'm going to start up new episodes. Because the fear of me having this channel for 4 years was the fear of failure and the fear of success, which a lot of people have. Like, I've always been a little bit, my friends and certain family members will say I'm kind of OCD. And, it's just organized. I like structure. But the fear of messing up, starting this, running this channel, not knowing what was going to be, and this is complete transparency, not knowing what was going to be accepted or not accepted or mocked or ridiculed and all of that stuff, which is none of my damn business in the first place, which I know now. But, and you can know even before, like, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact I knew, but it was always that fear of, but what if you're wrong? Like, what if your hunch is wrong? It was right. That fear of not being able to express myself completely, or if I did express myself, negative feedback, stuff like that. Typical, normal things, but it will make me freeze. It would make me freeze. I am trying to face all of those fears now. So 4 years later, here's my introduction video on this channel. What I hope to accomplish, and you can be my accountability partner, but what I hope to accomplish is to be able to fully use my gifts in order to help you all in whatever way that I'm nudged to do it, whether it be a sound and frequency healing, which I do, whether it be inner child healing, which I also do because I had to go through my own, which we'll talk about later. I'll put that on the podcast. Aside from the sound healings and the frequency healings, I do also pull cards and have readings available, and those will be available. Other than that, it's just going to be what I'm led to do, what my ancestors whisper in my ear, what my grandmother helps me with or brings to me to help for me, but I can also help you with it. That is also something. Just, we'll see. I'm not even going to put any expectations on myself. I'm going to just bring you what my spirit tells me to bring you, what the divine tells me to bring you, what my ancestors are telling me to bring you. That is what I plan to bring you, but I plan to bring it to you with my 100% authentic self, because I'm a lot, but it's good. I'm a lot, but it's good. I use my magic for good. Okay, so welcome to the Feathered Door, and I look forward to doing my videos. Okay, peace.